You ever had that one professor that swears they're training you for NASA or something, but it's literally just intro to geography? Like, buddy, it's not that deep. Then they'll tell you when the quiz comes, you should have been studying for this quiz. Keep in mind, it's a quiz. You shouldn't be studying for this quiz for a month. Buddy, I have 5 other classes. I'm not gonna be studying for a quiz for a month. What do you think is going on? So yeah, I'm here to talk about how college professors are honestly just the real villain sometimes, and that's just facts. I'm convinced some professors literally get up in the morning and the first thing on their mind is just to choose violence and just to be straight a-holes to their students. I'm convinced that's what some of them wake up thinking. Like a professor's version of Black Air Force energy is them smiling while handing out the hardest test I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've seen it. Like literally a couple weeks ago, I was about to take an exam and the professor was handing out the exams. And as he was walking down the aisles to hand out the paper, he literally had the widest grin on his face I've ever seen for the entire class. And I'm like, is this dude a psychopath? What is he smiling for? And then when he was telling us that, when he was grading the test and he was telling us how people were doing, he was smiling saying, you guys didn't do so well. And I'm like, bro, do you realize that don't our grades determine your job status, buddy? Do you want to still be employed at this university? When I have to leave my professor review, you're not getting a good review. So why are you smiling saying that me didn't do so good? That's gonna reflect on you too, buddy. So have fun with that. And then for the professors who provide a study guide, you be like, oh yes, we get a study guide, let's go. But then that study guide literally will only cover 2% of the actual exam. Like you'll be doing a study guide the whole time, looking over it, thinking you got everything locked in. You're gonna definitely pass this test, right? And then when you get the test, you look over it, you're like, okay, that wasn't on the study guide. You keep looking over it, that wasn't on the study guide. You keep looking over it, okay, that was on the study guide, yay. And then you keep looking over it, that wasn't on the study guide. And then you realize the professor was just setting you up for failure. That's literally all he was doing. And then when you go to them for their office hours or when they're handing out the test and you're asking a question about the study guide or whatever, they have the nerve to look at you like you're the problem. Buddy, you gave us this study guide. We were studying based off your study guide and some of the stuff a lot of the stuff wasn't even on the test. What are we doing? And then the professors that I hate the most who just have such a huge ego, right? They have main character syndrome. Buddy, you're a college professor. You're not Superman. Like they will walk in like they're one of Jesus's disciples and we're supposed to be lucky to even be in their presence. Buddy, once again, you are a college professor, not Tony Stark. Let's get back with reality here, okay? Let's realize who we are and realize just the reality that you're not nobody I should be kissing the ground of. And I'm like, buddy, you teach intro to sociology. Chill. And then they'll give you a 5-page essay, right? And then they'll be like, don't summarize the article or whatever. Analyze the ideology beyond the summary or behind the summary. And I'm like, dude, do you even know what that means? Could you do that if I was you handing this assignment to you? Would you be able to do this? Probably not, because they don't even know what they're saying. They're just saying stuff to make them sound like a professor. And then the irony behind all of this is the professors who make you feel the most stupid are the ones who say they care about education the most. It's not adding up. Like, I feel like if 60% of your class is failing, that's more of an indictment on you than it is on the students. And you're just calling it rigor. No, bro. Let's work on this curriculum that you have, buddy. Or let's have a better attitude towards the students and actually be receptive to the things that they're saying and actually try to help them and actually give them, when you give them a study guide, make sure the stuff on the study guide is actually on the test. Like, come on now. Like, we're studying your study guide and the stuff is not on the test and you are just expecting us to be able to pull this information out of our butt. Like, come on, dude. Like, in my humble personal opinion, I feel like education shouldn't feel like Minecraft survival mode. It's just that simple. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? There are some amazing professors, okay? Like, I'm not just talking bad about all professors. There are amazing ones for sure. I've had them. These are the ones who get it, right? The ones who remember what it's like to be broke, stressed, and living off freaking ramen noodles in your closet. Like, they get it. So their education, how they're teaching us, and how they're assigning things reflects that. They're the ones who will tell you without even asking, I extended the deadline. You know, just take care of yourself. Like professors like that. Like even if you don't ask for an extension of the deadline, they just know, okay, maybe I should give them an extension. you know, just out of the kindness of their heart. And they're still good professors. They still teach the content of the course well. And you understand it better because the professor is actually teaching and not just putting slides up on the board and giving us study guides that don't match the actual tests. And I want to say those professors, protect them at all costs. Make sure they always keep a job if they want one. Like, college shouldn't be about breaking kids down, dude. It should be about helping build us up into the people that can help society. That's what it should be about. It should be about breaking people down, making them feel stressed, depressed, oppressed, suppressed, all the pressed. We shouldn't be feeling pressed at all. Like, we already got real life stressing us out. We don't need a freaking PowerPoint villain doing the same thing. So I want to say to every professor who is human first and teacher second, I just want to thank you, okay? Because you are truly a gem of society, and we must protect you at all costs, like I said. And to the rest of you, count your days. It's that simple, count your days, buddy. But that's my rant for today. Hope y'all liked the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.